Hey guys, and welcome to my campaign.
I'm leaving that in.
That's great. It's a great follow-up to Intros for Losers. Cool. So I don't know a huge amount about this DLC. This is our first step into it. I have watched a little bit of Legend of Total War's introduction to the Sisters of Twilight, where, for example, he suggests that this spell slinger I start with is garbage and not worth leveling up. Lore of Beasts and Lore of Beasts.
Is it at least named after Henry Cavill?
No.
You should definitely fire it then.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so we're just going to start by attacking the settlement. And
you're Matt, and I'm Stuart.
No, again, introductions are for losers.
I'm playing Skaven, which you'll see in a minute.
The classic alliance of
Wood Elves and Skaven. They're best friends, you know. Best friends.
Definitely not on other sides of the world. It's all.
This army's rubbish. Like how?
My army?
No, their army.
Oh.
How are we ever meant to lose this? Why are we fighting this?
It underrates Hawk Riders, and because it's only like 70%.
Oh, because the AUTORESOLVEs mean okay.
It was it was 70% in our favor rather than 100, and also fight your first battles or your campaign's cursed. That's the rule.
Oh, but I always try and AUTORESOLVE my first battle for fun and profit.
I know you do. That's why your campaigns are also cursed.
Well, they are Tomb King campaigns normally.
You can have this, and you can have this.
Eagle's not units yet, for fuck's sake. Also, I'll be swearing. That's
okay.
That wasn't clear.
No money on YouTube then. Fine.
Was this going to make money?
I was going to be rich as hell. Says swearing instantly.
Is hell swear? Just say Hades, it's cooler.
Sure.
Oh, that's cute. They start on an eagle.
Yeah, they can't be unmounted.
They can never be on foot. Adorable.
They can upgrade to a dragon, but
yeah.
Cool. We good?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run at them. But like
that's basically my plan.
In a walky round way, so that they don't shoot me too much. These are the new monstrous cav, right? The Grey Stag Knights.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at these Hawk Riders go! Oh, look at it!
Oh my god!
Beautiful.
Are those seeking...
That's so good!
What the fuck was that? That's absurd.
All Hawk Riders in this faction get that. That's just normal.
Just Hawk Rider things.
Yeah, just no other faction gets their Hawk Riders doing this shit, but it's real good. So yeah, just focus on the archers, and then I don't think we'll have any.
I don't care about the rest of it. So like, are they firing like a special kind of arrow? Or?
Yeah, that's the arrow curse. That's a magic ability on
sure.
that second cooldown. But they can use it twice a battle, and it does that to you.
Oh, okay, so it's like a limited use thing. Cool.
Yeah, but do you see what it just did?
Yeah.
It's very, very strong.
I'm just gonna run around them. Apparently, that's my vibe. Shoot their backs.
Yeah. I like that the sisters have a choice of ammo. I have cute. Like bonus versus large ammo, or like they're basically an artillery piece. Like
okay, one of those old flying artillery pieces.
No siege attacker, but
okay. Well, are eagle siege attackers?
No, my one ground unit's probably gonna be a tree man.
Is that the only Wood Elf siege attacker? Dragons, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's those. Obviously, your lords can be tree men, and that solves that problem.
The tree can do it.
I don't think.
Probably not, right?
Treekin might actually.
Do you want me to? I'll clear up these dark shards and you shoot something else.
Sure. There's not much left to shoot.
No, I know, but
Sisters. So these guys get a damage buff when they're not near any enemies. How much damage?
Who's these guys?
5%. The sisters. Sorry.
Oh, sure.
So they've got a really long range as well. Like 190 is very good.
Are we chasing?
That's a siege.
Okay.
We did not lose a man.
Nice. I didn't. I don't think I did. They only fought one combat.
Yep, zero casualties. Classic Wood Elf
Classic Wood Elf. Classic Wood Elf strat. We're gonna get to Skaven as like 2,000 casualties. Oh.
Like when I did the first few turns of Dryker, the casualties were much higher because you're fighting like your army is all infantry.
Dryker's roster seems incredibly limited. Because I briefly read what it was yesterday. I haven't played it. Is it just the tree spirits?
No, you can get mid-tier elves,
But they're
just
like
not.
expendable.
Yes, they get expendable. They get a leadership buff. No, a leadership penalty and some damage buffs, or the other way around.
Okay, it must be a leadership debuff. If you became expendable, I don't think you'd be like, oh man, this is great. I'm way more brave than I was 2 minutes ago.
They're glamoured. Like the idea is that they're bewitched to believe they're directly serving Ariel. So I think that it might be a leadership buff and a combat ability debuff.
Okay.
So like they're under mind control, so they don't fight so well, but they believe they're fighting for the queen, so they're like, yeah, I'm into it.
Cool. I mean, Dryge is the kind of queen, isn't she? Queen of sass. No. That's what she is. Got him.
Dryge is just crazy.
Sort of. Isn't she like justifiably grieved or something? Didn't she ask the Wood Elves to leave, and they went, no, mate, I'm going to live here now, and that pissed her off?
Yes, basically.
It feels like home invasion, if anything.
So in terms of what I'm doing with my buildings, I'm going to upgrade my capital building. I'm going to delete the melee unit building because I don't think any of these units are any good, certainly in the early game. Going to try and get some archers instead. Those are way better. I think Wood Elves are the best tier 1 archers in the game. I think they're better than High Elf ones.
High Elf ones are very good.
Yeah, but...
I mean, it would make sense. They're Wood Elves, so...
Yeah, agreed. So roughly speaking, we're going to go to Ball's Anvil, then down to Hag Hall. Research, there's only one option. Yeah, we're just trying to grab all these halflands around. This is the new mechanic. Got to grab the Plain of Spiders in a big circle around to Ice Rock Gorge. We'll probably grab the Plain of Dogs too. And then we'll worry about like Elithanar and stuff fucking us up.
He does do that sometimes, but also sometimes he just dies to Marathi, so
that does happen too. Yeah, cool. That looks like we're done.
All right, Throtty boy, what have you got? What does this mean? You've got some augments on you, okay. Cool. I've not.
They're unstable. Oh, they've got instability 1. They're bad.
I've not read anything about the DLC. I've watched like 2 videos about like starting locations, and that's like the cap. So this is all going to be new. Oh, obviously I played Skaven before, but we're gonna get our big boy Throt, who I think is 2 rats stitched together.
Throt is not 2 rats together.
You sure he's pretty big?
Yeah, he just ate a lot.
He's just a hungry boy.
Well, like his
so he's like my boy Grom then, just ever hungry.
His lore is that he is like your boy Grom, ever hungry.
I think I'm meant to attack this city. Like,
it sounds like it.
I've spawned. This is a new one for me. I've spawned in not my starting province with my army. That's never happened before.
Well, the starting province is a 1 city thing. Yeah. Oh, you start with the lower levels of Hell Pit? Gee.
Ignore your curse.
Why? Like, your wolf rats will die here.
Cool.
Okay.
Got them.
That's actually impossible. They can't have taken that much. Okay. So they got instability 1. They instantly take damage down to 75% as soon as they enter melee, but they took less damage than that. Yep. So
it's called science, mate. Skaven science, ever reliable. What level do I want to start? Just 1's fine, right? Who cares? It's not even the main place. So yeah, I guess I'm stabbing some dwarves initially. Classic Skaven strats. Cracker Drak's probably going to be a bloody nightmare to take. I'm just going to check my diplomacy quickly, because I assume I have some friends to start with. I know who Clan Spittle are. Why? Oh, because they're next to you. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do.
You like me, and everyone else is just, pretty neutral. Apart from the dwarves, they think I suck. Makes sense. So I need to befriend all the chaos, right? I don't want to fight all the chaos. And then go kill Kislev. With much stabbing. So obviously Throt is Mr. Mutant Boy. So should I be rushing like rogues?
I think you can already recruit them, right?
Well, I'm not in my house. Like,
no, it gives recruit rank and recruit cost, but you do actually need to.
But tier 3 rogues, so.
Yeah, but you got a unique building. That's how Skyer works.
Yeah, but Skyer are dumb.
And you've already got the breeding stock building, which I believe is what builds into rat ogres.
Yes, but
Maybe.
so I have wolf rats and wolf rats poison at the moment. I assume
Sure.
wolf rats are just like chaos
just
hounds. Yeah, just chaos hounds.
Just...
I guess I'll build some like scaveny cheapy buildings, and then unless I need a wall. Oh, but this is the faction capital. It'll be fine. Almost forgot.
Yes, defending Hell Pit is going to be unnecessary.
Yeah.
Already has a Hell Pit Abomination as a garrison. Yeah, no.
What, the old tier 2 Hell Pit Abomination. That's my favourite one. And a Plague Core catapult. Nice.
Not the strongest in the siege, but yeah.
Still, they're pretty good.
Better than cannons.
Yeah, definitely better than cannons. Cannons suck. Alright, always take Root Marcher. That is the rule. Throt loves his roots.
There's times when it's not correct on turn 1 and you're meant to wait till turn 2.
What times?
Like in campaigns where your like first movements are extremely I don't think it actually does very much for you on the first 2 turns because you're going to be able to get to the next city in a normal. Most campaigns are designed so that you can march directly to the next city in either 1 or 2 turns, and the 10% doesn't make a big difference. But most fights aren't hard enough that they need you to have a spell straight away. But some are. Like some of the really difficult campaigns, it's super important that your spellcaster learns their spells like instantly.
So, fun fact, my Packmaster starts with Disciplined. It's only, the best trait. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I guess he wants... What does he want to start with? He's like a growth scavenging hero, so...
He buffs your large... He's like the carvers from Tomb Kings? What are they called?
Necrotex.
Yeah, they're like Necrotex. They heal clan molder monsters nearby, and then they're anti-large themselves.
And they
so
can summon rats and stuff. Okay. Necrotex are notoriously bad at fighting. But these guys can these guys can get a good mount, whereas like there's only a chariot for a Necrotex.
Yes, that helps.
I say it's a good mount. I assume it is. It's called Brood Horror, which is probably better than Chariot.
Yeah.
Chariots suck. They can also spawn rats. So I guess I'm just going to start with Scavenge.
Did not realise I controlled the Oak of Ages. That's cool. Doesn't affect me very much. It is.
Because I assume this person's just going to be in an army for ages. So, not going to repair that. Go do some tech. Do some plans. Do a commandment for my province. Boom. I know everyone's going to see how bad I am at choosing commandments and then forgetting about them. What have I done? What have I exposed myself to by recording this?
Interestingly, I don't get commandments in my... I don't get commandments.
Full stop.
Yep.
I guess all your provinces are one tree, right? So.
Yeah. And the other ones are like shitty outposts, so you don't deserve them.
Don't deserve them. Or maybe the Wood Elves just can't command each other because, they all suck.
Possible.
Yeah, damage building, cool. And we're off. We're off to the load screen.
2 turns till the Forge of Death. Turns it has text.
What does that mean?
It's my unique faction mechanic.
Oh, is it like the moon of Mortal or something? Is that what it's like?
Yes, it's like the Moon of Mortal.
I'm so sorry for you.
They're apparently making it better, and they're also fixing unit cards, but in a patch that's probably going to come in January. So.
Okay.
So now my main choice this turn is if I try to kill Katep. And this is probably no.
He's notoriously hard to kill.
He's not... How does he feel about me diplomatically? Kind of likes me.
He likes anyone that's vaguely strong. Remember, he's easy to befriend.
That is unusual.
Did you just confederate someone?
Yeah.
Trovavan are in, Athel Lauren, right?
Yeah.
Well, that went well. You got the Oak of Ages!
I start with the Oak of Ages.
Oh, okay.
It's how I'd met them.
Ah, sure. That makes sense. Well, nice.
But the Oak of Ages building says you need tier 2 before you can confederate that faction, which I don't have. It's like the main effect of that level up is you can now confederate talk about.
Well,
I broke it. I'm great.
Glitches, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing anything about it. Man, I think I'm going to fire this army. Like, I don't think I can afford to maintain 2 armies. It's a shame to fire 2 units of Way Watchers, but...
They also have 2 glaive captains over here. They're like, oh, quick, use the new units. Get them in there.
Yes. Let's have a look at glaive captains. One's a weapon master, one's a talent of Kurnos. Do they have arrows? Yes. So they do the shooting. They buff nearby units melee defense. Okay. And they get this interesting decision where they can... They get an eagle or a great stag as mounts. Probably want eagles because eagles are the best. Okay. So they look a little like Waystalkers, but more melee focused. It's like still have a bow, but just want to be in the melee a little bit more. Okay. How are their stats? Can I see? 50-45 is pretty good for a melee hero at level 1. Magical ranged attack is nice. 119 range is obscene. Okay.
What else, man?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to delete some buildings here. We don't want... Maybe we do want all of these. This is an unexpected turn of events. I could probably push out and just, like, fuck up Clan Festa or some other, like... You don't care about Clan Festa.
We're best friends.
I
could make them into more growth juice or something. I don't know if growth juice works yet.
I just don't think I can afford to maintain this army, so I think they're all fired. But having another city is going to massively increase my income. I think these captains are also not going to do very much for me. It might be nice to have a high-level grade captain, but I just think it's going to cost too much money, and they're not going to be performing useful actions while they're over here. To that end, I also don't really care about these recruitment buildings. Cool.
Do you know how I get my special brood person? My big old rogue that I have. Whose name I've forgotten.
Oh, Gorlich.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have to do to get Gorlich.
Alright, well, guess we'll find out then. Probably maybe a quest. Quest would make sense.
Certainly that's how you get the tree version of Gorich.
There's a tree version of Gorich?
Coadil, his name. I get Coadil. It is when Draco hits a certain level, she gets a quest, and when she gets the magic item, it comes with... Oh, fucking it. This is sick. I get to, because I just have another lord, I can give myself some buffs. Is that true? No, these all suck. Yeah, they all affect just the army. That's interesting. This would be good for faction. This would also be good, but they need required rank 1. Oh, I have to be Law of Dark Magic. Oh, these all have Law of Magic requirements. Oh, that's super fun. Oh, that's great. That's way better than the previous officer system. So I've got like 1 slot for a life, beast, shadow, dark, and high wizard in my
make like a little
offices.
council.
Yeah, and then 1 slot for like whoever I want. He just gets plus 10% movement range.
Fair enough. It's pretty good buff.
Fun. I'm probably gonna have to turn off that notifications for that.
Oh yeah, I need to sort my notifications out actually.
But yeah, that's... So we're just recruiting this turn. I guess this person can just scout.
Oh, her hair is terrible. I love it.
Yeah, that's what sports things look like.
Oh, are the lords still T-posing, or did they fix that?
I believe they fixed T-posing.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, but I loved T-posing mounted lords. My favourite.
Some very bad public order because of the Confederation. Hopefully it's fine.
I cannot make it to Svosselwagen. Okay. Sjordtaken? This place. I can't make it here. If I teleport, is that... I don't need to teleport. I guess there's some dwarves. Run, Throt, run.
Let the Gormandy tribe.
Oh, am I ever going to be able to draw Thorgard Cromson out of Crackerdrak? Otherwise, I'm never going to. Oh, it's only level 1. Maybe I'll take it.
Yeah, it's gas. It's not bad.
Skaven are okay at sieges. Everything's an infantry in it, so.
Honestly, the thing that makes like early fights, you could just throw food at. Like an extra 6 units of clan rats will will turn any of these fights in your favor. So.
Fair enough.
And I think a mutant rat ogre is like a pretty high tier unit anyway.
Well, it sounds fancy, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Have I not met any of the tribes yet? No.
To be fair, though, your heavily injured wolf rats are probably worse than than I don't know. Like the benefits they gain by being this mutated is they get to cast warp lightning. The downsides is they have 75% health, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not super excited about them. I imagine Throt's probably pretty good, like because he's like a rat ogre sized model.
His stats are pretty good. Oh, we can summon a unit of rat ogres. Yeah, that'll do.
Can you do it right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Once, but still.
Still, that's pretty good. He also gives armor to all his mutants. Cool. And cost. Okay, so his army's going to end up with just a big pile of mutated rats. That's going to be his army.
Yeah,
actually. Fuck front lines. My front lines hell pits.
I believe his doom stack is all brood horrors, but
fair enough.
Brood horrors are better than hell pits for sure.
Oh, you've moved Thorgard Cromson. You
Well, that's what
bastard.
you wanted.
Thanks.
Now he's on March. It's good to be good for you. I gained a bunch of equipment from the 400th Daith. So every 10 turns I get new equipment. I just gained 4 pieces of equipment. Every 2 turns, I get to upgrade some of the equipment I have. And I get more offers after I win battles. Cool. Bunch of cool equipment that I will now equip to them. Not too worried about what these do, but let's have a look. Plus 7% camp and movement range, 2% speed, good. Range and missile strength, great. Give someone a charge bonus. Minus 3% enemy leadership is actually really strong, though less so on very hard. And Dragon Pendant, 3% reflection rate. Yeah, no, these are all good items. So now we want this woman to come back and check out how Haghall is looking. A good recruit. Ooh, they've gone up there. That's good.
I'm not into this character model.
What, Throt?
No, the Spellslinger.
Oh, Spellslinger. Leave them alone.
Her.
You don't know their gender.
They're probably all women.
They're an amorphous spirit. They can be what they want to be.
Oh, man, I thought they're an elf.
That's true.
It also amuses me that your Lord recruit rank gets +3 for Spellweavers, according to my HUD, or whatever it is. But yours starts at level 1.
Yes.
But you get +3 to recruit new ones, so I don't really get that, for sure.
Yeah.
But if I could spawn a level 8 priestess in like turn 2 of Troy.
Really, they've changed how the growth works for Wood Elves in a really interesting way. I'm going to talk about this. So, my main settlement buildings, I can upgrade whenever I want, just for money. Like, it's a lot. Like, it's 8k to go from tier 2 to tier 3, but I don't need growth for it. But all the buildings I build do require growth. So it's kind of backwards from how every other faction works. Where I can upgrade the main building for without growth, and all the other buildings require growth, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. Like, for example, I've got 2 slots in Fool's Anvil because I deleted the shitty recruitment buildings because I'm not going to recruit units over here. And I was like, I'll go build some money buildings, but I need growth. So growth's probably more important than normal. Maybe less important. Unclear. Look forward to evaluating that as we go forward. Yeah, gonna keep recruiting archers. Why would you build anything else with Wood Elves? Hopefully this army doesn't come back to defend Haghall. I'd love to just take Haghall, but we'll see.
Alright, you ready to lose these unstable wolf rats in a combat? Because
yes, I am.
It's coming. I also realised that I'm in my province. I could have recruited last turn, but I thought I wasn't, so I didn't. Whoopsie.
Oh, is that the helper up there?
No, this is it's still it would have been slaves, but
Slaves are better than clan rats.
well, I didn't recruit them, so well, I probably should have actually menaced below a few times. Never mind.
You have 0.
Yeah,
It's like 1 would have been great.
forgot.
Oh, dear. Professionals. We haven't played this game much.
Ignore my 913 hours of playtime. To be fair, I'm a Tomb King at heart. I'm pretty sure 500 of those hours of Tomb King campaigns.
Oh, dear.
And they're like, you know, sprinkle some Empire in.
Variety is the spice of life.
That's true.
Play every campaign.
Play all the Tomb King
except
factions.
Beastmen, never Beastmen.
I tried Beastmen. They're not very good.
You did. Ooh.
I guess you get some...
Let's have a look at some of these models.
You get some fun...
Oh, good.
Some fast guys. So go kill the catapult. That's your job.
I'll try my best.
We have some storm vermin. Like
This guy's got a fucking eruption coming out of his back. Jesus Christ, Mutant Ryogo. Are you okay?
Oh, probably not. I assume existence for them is pain.
Yep.
Okay.
As opposed to the rest of us. Lamau.
Edgy.
Well, I'm glad I get 3 uses of Warp Lightning.
That's good.
I've always wanted my Wolf Rats to have Warp Lightning.
Well, they have it now. I would never have given it to them, but they have it.
Interestingly, all of my Wolf Rats have magical attacks, which is really bad.
Especially
against dwarves.
Yeah.
Like, just pure downside, extremely negative.
Great. I'm glad that we're fighting dwarves to start with.
It'll be good against, like, ghosts, but...
Where the hell am I fighting ghosts?
Sylvania's nearish you.
I have to go through Kislev. They haven't got any ghosts, just bear people.
Like, Sylvania is definitely one of the factions you're going to fight relatively soon, unless you decide to just go crazy against Norska.
Purge the Chaos Waste. No, I did non-aggression patch with all the Norska tribes, so I'm just gonna go south, kill some men. I'm going up here and I'm gonna walk down the hill, sort of like this way. Oh, not that way, this way.
Yeah, sure, sounds fine. Let's go. Aha, they're all coming towards my rats. I'm a genius. They have no archers, right?
They have like some crossbows.
Where?
Crawlers at the back. Maybe just one.
Oh, 1 unit. Yep, sure. We're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with my rats. Do. Oh god, that is okay. That is not the Warp Lightning effect that I was expecting.
Is
it
it
is
on
Warp Lightning
your head?
targeting the warp. Yes.
Oh wow.
And it does damage itself.
I can't wait for that unit to inevitably die.
You'll turn it into growth juice once that's the thing you can do.
Mutate Rogue. Do you think you can take a whole dwarf army down?
Certainly.
Go and clip their catapult and see if they react. Says Alt Shift.
Got it. Alt Shift is to keep them in position but rotate them.
Sure.
Oh no, Control. Control
Shift. Sure.
No, Control Alt.
Control. No, some miners got in the way.
And then the last button to press is Delete.
What? Try and dupe me. This blob of dwarfs. Wish I had some sort of spell that could have boosted this.
That's
dwarves are strongest in blob form.
We've certainly achieved maximum blobbing. If only we had a way to punish it.
Let's pause this for 1 second. Okay, slings. I don't know. Corridors don't have shields. Shoot them.
Don't forget to summon the Riders.
Oh yeah. Throt, just get in there. You're a legendary lord. You'll be alright.
One day you'll remember your unit's abilities.
Yeah, one day I will, but it will not be this day. Because I'm just gonna charge some slaves. They're expendable, right, slaves.
Okay. So Throts gives a 5 melee defense buff to nearby allies, which is a lot at this stage of the campaign, but it's quite a small radius. 40 meters.
So plug them next to Throt. Got it.
Yeah.
Go, boys.
Affects everything.
So they're just fine with my mutant Ryogo fighting their catapults, I guess.
That animation was beautiful with definitely didn't just spaz out.
I wasn't looking. So, okay, so the rat ogres degrade. Makes sense, because rat ogres...
Thanks, Wolf Rats. Jesus.
They seem like
Turns out,
an
when you
amazingly
take
unexciting unit.
when you take 25% of your health as damage, the instant you enter melee, you instantly break.
It just seems like not smart. I don't know. It's just...
the mutate, like, fundamentally they've like the reason they take that much damage is because the mutation has gone wrong.
Oh, so it's just meant to show you that mutations can go wrong then?
Yeah, they're unstable. Like, the more mutations you put on, the more likely a unit is to go unstable. When they're unstable at level 1, they take 25% of their health, and that increases the more unstable they become. If they get to instability level 4, they instantly die when they enter melee.
Nice.
Which is a thing. But yeah, it's fundamentally, I think, to show you, hey, look, units are unstable. And also, if units are unstable, you can turn them into growth juice. So maybe do that.
Yeah. It feels like the one, you know?
Yeah. Some of your infantry are just watching.
Yes, the Storm Vermin are just watching for fun and profit.
Yep, that's what I do with my strongest units.
Don't need them, got slappy slaps. That's what I call rogues.
Yep. I'm going to hold you to that if you can do anything else.
Go slappy slaps.
Completely obliterated now. They don't exist.
It sort of ran away for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sneak out. They'll never find me if I walk slowly.
Yeah, I'm just going to focus on killing fleeing units. So I'm going to try and get these miners. Cool. I don't think I can, like, 85 armor is a little bit much for wolves.
That's fair. And they're also magical, so you know.
Yeah, even less damage.
Got to remember that Skaven rally.
Yep.
Something they get up to sometimes. Oh no, my spawned rat ogres.
The crawlers are broken free.
Yeah, they have. Where's my
Menace
mutant?
below if you've got it.
I think I literally have
you
zero.
don't have any.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Go mutant, run through those dwarves. Nope, there are a few too many dwarves for you there, mutant. Okay, we tried.
I know if the crawlers are running away from my unit because they know they're stronger than me. Shit.
Like, I can't think of a situation where I'd want to, you know, like give warhounds like a weird debuff
giving
them
like
when they attack.
Yeah, obviously you don't want the negative. Like, but for example, having them be able to do a bunch of AOE damage makes their rear charge abilities significant. Like, if you're using them to rear charge rather than just artillery hunt, or like even like some of the mutations will give like plus speed or whatever, which makes them significantly better at their job of artillery hunting. Like, some of the mutations must be good. Obviously, you don't want the negatives.
Yeah. Is the mutations random then?
The bit of both.
Okay.
You have some control, but some might occur randomly after that.
Sure.
Like, once you started mutating them, they can get ones at random from the ones you've unlocked, I believe. So you need to be careful with which ones you unlock.
Okay. I'll have a look at it when it's your turn or something.
Yeah. These crawlers.
Oh my god, there's more dwarf units? What the
Yeah, I've been kiting those.
Oh no.
Eventually they gave up on chasing the dogs.
We won the blob in the middle, I guess. They're all running away. Why does it do it on themselves?
Yeah, we got this. These guys should not be fighting the crawlers. It's not going well.
Don't want to say the slingers are heroes, but they've got like as many kills as Throt. So.
Well, Throt's an anti-large boy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So he's terrible against dwarf lords. They're so small.
when you grow up fighting your own monstrosities, you get pretty good at killing large.
Come around here, slingers. Oh no, these rat ogres, they're not staying. Is it even possible to kill dwarf lords? That's the real question.
Not sure we should be trying.
Fair enough.
Like, if we get the rest of the army to break. Worry about it. One of the advantages of picking off these stragglers is that army losses will kick in sooner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my rat ogres, they're too hurt. No. Are you running a... Oh, you're Terran? Does this thing cause terror? No.
Yeah.
Does it?
The mutant rat ogre causes terror.
Oh, okay. It's bad that they ran into my slingers, which was not the goal. Oh, there's a... Okay. Come back, boys. Get over here. Faster, scurry. Oh, the storm. Everything got running away. Fucking dwarf lords, man. I hate them so much.
I've only got 116 kills.
So many kills.
Hey, terror kicked in. Nice.
I thought that was cool. Get them. Wait, who causes terror? Is it your rats as well?
No, just your mutant rat.
Okay, just him, just being nearby. They're a little spooky.
Yeah, that's how terror works.
No, my storm vermin. Throt, you have to do the heavy lifting.
Throt's regen. Should be fine.
Oh, Throt will probably be okay. I'm worried about everybody else.
Sure.
Because I knew this one would be a bit sticky.
That's good. If only we'd manually fought the first one, would be less injured.
We were basically full health. Can't believe that we've got a debuff against dwarves though. It's so dumb.
It's only for the Famol units.
Sure. So it's only for my faction units then. Fair enough.
And yeah, this is going to be the last dwarves you fight for a long time.
Well, I have to kill their capital.
Yeah, but faction is the last.
Quick. Aren't the Slayers vaguely near me?
So what?
The Slayers.
I guess so. They're on the way to Sylvania. Yeah, all right. The Slayer King might be a pretty rough matchup for you if you're
from all monsters to that war with Slayers. Oh no.
Hey, there's army losses.
Oh, that was fucking close. It's a city, so yeah, that was pretty Pyrrhic. You're right.
We would have lost. Don't ignore the rat numbers. Dogs always overperform in early battles.
Well, they chased everyone down, didn't they? So
exactly right. Like units that were already leaving the battlefield are not the most important. Like we definitely stopped some of them rallying.
Dwarves do love to rally,
and I do think their role is relatively like. The more we use wolf-like units, the more impressed I am by them. Like they consistently overperform in early battles.
Well, only when
they
you
don't scale well.
When you get to micro them, they do.
Yeah, certainly. That's one of the advantages of multiplayer.
Indeedy. Oh no, it's loading. Cool. Oh, their lord's got so many kills.
Yes. They utterly did nothing. That's good.
Yeah, we did. It was like in their front line for a bit though.
Yeah, their positioning at the start was all over the place.
Yeah,
It really is a shame we didn't have a way to punish that. But
they got confused. They're like 2 units of wild rats that we've never seen before.
yeah,
Kill them good, I say.
gotta be scared of wolf rats. They're definitely good against arm. Definitely.
Got Armor of Fortune for Throt. Nice.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's like one of the better armors.
Oh, did they add any Regiments Renown for this?
I believe they did for Wood Elves. I don't know about Skaven. Skaven already had so fucking many. There must be.
Oh,
one
they've
or
got a
two, though.
mutant. There's a mutant rat ogre here.
Yeah.
And there's also a Hell Pit, but I thought the Hell Pit was already there.
They already had a helper for sure.
Did they have Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep? Because there's some rat ogres.
Yeah, I don't think they had rat ogres. So yeah, a couple of them.
Cool.
Skaven really don't need more at this stage.
That's fair.
Skaven have received so much love.
Yeah. Lot's probably finished now though, because
Yes. I don't think they'll be getting any more content for quite some time. But they're really popular with players. So.
Okay.
Plus, they certainly have a reputation in the community of whoever gets put in a DLC alongside them gets a shitty mechanic. 'Cause that's happened for Tenet Wayne, and it happened for Malice. Like both of those.
Yeah, Malice's campaign is a little bit.
Like, yeah, his potion mechanic is really not a fun one to deal with. And Tenet Wayne's mechanic is like just awful. Admittedly, Tenet Wayne was designed as this is hard mode for lizard men. But there's a difference between a mechanic that's challenging and a mechanic that feels like a waste of my time.
I've yet to play it, and everyone says it's rubbish, so I probably never will.
Yeah, I had fun with armies of red crested skinks. Once I wouldn't do it again, and like it was, I did it for last year was less of a. It's less busy than it is now, certainly, when I did that campaign.
That's true, it's pretty busy.
More lizard men you could just gobble up rather than the 20 legendary lords that are in Last Year these days.
Do you think that Hell Pit will never be 100% Skaven corruption?
What would possibly? Well, it's already going down to 90.
Oh my god!
You built a Taskmaster's. No, you built a exotic animal tamer, which adds one untainted. So what do you do?
I thought it was the most corrupted place.
Why would it matter? Like,
it doesn't.
Skaven corruption is not you don't want 100% Skaven corruption, except in places you're invading. That's the really fun thing about Skaven corruption is you don't want it in lands you control. You just want it in places you're invading, which is a really interesting kind of. How do I manage corruption like that? I feel. Oh, they just come back. Fuck. Okay. So I've been told, I've been led to believe that I can win this fight. Despite what the bar says. But I do need to build the siege thing first. I also don't want them to sally forth.
Wouldn't they be easy to kill in an open field?
No, because it's the stupid siege map where you can just shoot them from the side.
Sure.
And they've got a bunch of Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, which is just garbage in a siege. So
those are bad in sieges, but they're pretty good on open fields.
Agreed. So that's why we want to fight them in the siege. What unit do I want to build? What do I want to build? Temple of Adioth. I think it's the foraging ground. And this guy still has new growth. It's going to be 100 years. Why is its growth so bad? Oh, because it's unhappy. That could be a problem. One that I don't have a solution to right now. Probably one of these help eventually with growth. How do I get amber? That's the next question.
Everyone starts with 1.
Amber is added each time a ritual of rebirth is completed to heal a forest.
Oh yeah, rituals exist.
Sort of. Go top rank. I can get immune to storm attrition. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, minus 10% upkeep for all elf units. Yeah, okay, we're going top side. Bottom side's forest security. Or infantry based. Yeah, looks like we're going top side for research. Cool. How's diplomacy going?
I assume everyone hates you because you're a wood elf.
The exiles of the heck are willing to trade with me. They control one of my heartlands. Well, I'm probably going to be fighting dark elves for a while. Yeah, right. Quite a lot of money. Don't do military alliance with me. Hilarious. They won't pay me their Tomb Kings, so I'm kidding.
They don't have any money.
Yeah.
Their money's all stored in gold idols.
I think that trader is just extremely valuable. Sure. 300 gold per ton is too much to turn down at this stage of the campaign. Quite a lot of money. I could definitely recruit a second lord and recruit more troops, but it's probably greedy. Just accumulate wealth and worry about it later. Turn 9.
All
No,
right.
it's turn 4. What does it say 9?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely turn 4.
Oh, because that turns until my next Forge of Gift.
Okay.
I don't know.
I've got to embed a Warlock Engineer into Throt's army for the quests. What buildings build those?
Good ones, I think. It's the one that gets you.
Ones that build zappy zap guns.
Yeah, Rattling guns turn out pretty good. So
yeah.
Even for Clan Mulder.
Oh no, that's the one that builds plague core catapults. You know, so also pretty good. Dean's tier 3 though, and I'm 10 turns away from.
Is it plague core catapults a different building to the rest of the artillery pieces, right?
No, it goes plague core into war planning cannons and then
I thought
and then doom wheels.
For some reason I thought plague core was from the plague monk building.
Might be SFO.
Could be SFO. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to spend another turn healing with Throt, I think, because that last one was a bit of a mess.
So apparently, Throt, so he's got, obviously his hunger's real bad. He's real hungry.
He's a hungry boy.
Because of all his experimentation on himself, metabolism obscene. Apparently, he eats 4 times his own body weight every day.
That just sounds like a normal day for me.
Part of the problem is that he lost one of his eyes and replaced it with a shard of warpstone that's touching his brain.
Yeah.
So that was stupid.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to take a second to look at the laboratory because I've not looked at it yet.
Yeah, sure.
So this is the laboratory. So I can buy some mutagen. I can unclean energy bar, which gives my lords just instant heals. Okay, cool.
Delicious.
Or I can spend 20 food to get my to give all my molder units plus 200% capacity replenishment, which could also be kind of good. Not right now, but. And then after claiming on my first batch of things, I can then start spending food and money to get upgrades in like a list. Steroid infusions. Didn't know we were in Russia. Oh my god, it wants me to augment so bad. No. Oh, okay. So the augment they've got is like a warp brightening rod, so it just attracts warp lightning to them.
I think warp lightning rod might be okay on something like the mutant rat. If
like a
the mutant rat ogre had that would be okay. Well, it's 3 uses.
Sorry, I meant single model. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, agreed. The mutant rat ogre wouldn't take that much damage from it, and will be surrounded by enemy units. And it's much easier to move a single entity, right? Like have them be stuck in the melee, go have them charge something else while the warp lightning's charging, and then they won't even get hit at all. But yeah, it's terrible on wolf fights for sure.
So I can like mutate my storm vermin to give them like extra armor or something. Plus 20 armor and some magic resist. But they might also go insane. I know 10% isn't like that high, but it is 10%.
Yeah,
I can't build more storm vermin. That's not a thing.
Yes, certainly. What is good to mutate? I have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably better once you have like the ability to re-recruit these units.
Yes, certainly. If they go unstable and you need to turn them into growth juice, you're like, well, fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to melt my storm vermin down.
Yeah.
Because I need those. So I think I'll, despite the fact I have full mutagen and it doesn't go above 100. Maybe I should mutate something rubbish, like some clan rats or something.
That seems like a clan rats suck.
What about the slingers? Vanguard and Storm.
Doing a regular rogue is probably fine. You're going to be able to recruit them relatively soon.
Yeah. Okay. I give them plus 4 melee attack and plus 10% weapon strength. That seems pretty good. Or plus 5 leadership and Vanguard. Or the Warp Lightning Rod. The melee attack and the weapon strength seems decent.
Well, your Wolf Rats have all of those abilities, including Vanguard deployment, which they did already have.
Oh my god, they're so... No, they don't have the Vanguard one because I can give it to them.
Oh, okay, sure.
Give them double Vanguard.
I guess they have 2 augments and an instability, sure.
Oh, okay, alright. This mechanic is so easily save scummed, but because we're recording it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to save scum it.
Definitely don't do that, Jesus.
It worked! I'm the best scientist!
The first level's like super safe.
Cool.
Like it's only when you start, like, once you try to get 8 augments on the same unit, it becomes a problem.
Then you have the best unit.
Yeah, I've had, like, again, I'm going to talk about a lot about Legend of Total War because he's a fucking legend. But, like, when he was designing the Doom stack and he had just like 100 turns to do it, he had 8 Brood Horrors with 8 positive enchantments and was working on the rest. Like, you can get there.
Yeah.
It involves a lot of spending time recruiting them.
Trial and error, classic.
Yeah.
Classic experimental strats.
Yeah, it's how science works.
What his whole life's dedicated to. Why won't any of you trade with me? I'm so rich.
You're a filthy rat.
But I'm so rich. I have so much warpstone to give. Also,
you've got a port now, so if I get a port, we can start trading.
Wood Elves known for their love of ports?
There are some ports around here. Oh, they did sally.
They sally. Uh-oh. You can run away if you want.
I think we should fight this. I think there's a chance we can win it, and I think it will be fun.
I think if we don't, we'll just cut this bit out of the video and no one will ever know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're cutting at the end of turn. It's fine. I don't think we should do like a lot of saves.
No. We don't normally though, really, do we? It's only like the really important battles. Because, it's in the game, so use it. That's how games work.
So yeah,
they have so many Dark Riders with crossbows.
Yep, that's why we wanted the siege.
Do our guys have like stalk or anything?
They got woodsmen.
Is that relevant?
They can walk through trees.
Everyone can though.
No, as in like they literally phase through trees.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Like, normally units have to go round trees.
Oh, okay, cool.
We should fight in this forest though. For sure.
Hashtag Wood Elves. Very thick forest.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you fast boys again. I'm keeping the flying guys.
I assume every unit has woodsman.
Yeah.
Even the eagle.
No. Okay. But they actually made all flying units immune to woods in this patch. They changed quite a lot of how woods works in the patch. For example, all monstrous infantry can now hide in forests, but most monstrous, like big monsters that don't exactly look like trees, can no longer. So this would normally, like this, just deploying a bunch of archers in trees would have been really stupid in the past, but it should be pretty good in this patch. We'll see. Cool. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run around.
Good line.
I think reinforcements too.
Yeah.
Okay. So goal is to kill the Dark Riders, basically, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think we're going to have enough arrows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not super a number.
Oh, there's some right here. Go greenhorn. I'll call you greenhorns, that's what you are now. Go greenhorns, go. Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, I love fighting in trees. I love how much I can see.
Yeah, it's it's not great. That's that's for flavour.
Yeah, if you can get the stags into that, what are your stags up to? They're just fighting.
They were killing some Dark Riders.
That's what we want to see.
She may have now finished. I could probably hide and walk around to their crossbowmen.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
They might find me, but
Ariel, go. She's just taking around over here. Sure. Oh, not Ariel. Sisters of Twilight.
we don't have her yet.
We're working on it.
I don't know what stage of the campaign she comes in. Just because,
No,
Krokgar starts with,
Yes, Croak, but
yeah, with Krok, right?
that I don't want them to start, like, that was not a good decision on their part, in my opinion. Like, Croak is really stupid in the early turns.
Yes, he once in turn 4, 5, or 6 when I played Krokgar once, he killed 1,000 Skaven.
Yeah. Sounds like
That was pretty cool. Hey, stop shooting me, Dark Shots. It's very rude.
Yeah. Bit chaotic in our backlines.
These Stag Warriors look cool. I endorse their existence. Sure. More demigryphs, man. This is what you need. Everyone loves some demigryphs.
God, I really wish we weren't fighting in trees so I can actually see any of my units.
No, not allowed.
I'm incredibly upset.
Not allowed. Your Warhawk Riders are having a rough time.
Yeah, I thought they'd win that melee more decisively than they did. But
I came to assist.
you did, thank you. Much appreciated.
Assist successful. Yeah, let's go up them. Let's kill some Dark Rider. Where did they go? They're right over here. So Orion's got he's like a Wild Rider guy now, right? Was he always a Wild Rider guy?
He was always a Wild Rider guy, which is a bad thing because Wild Riders not good units.
But they've got the Stag ones now.
Does not affect them.
Oh,
those are Stag Knights, not Wild Riders.
That feels incorrect because they're definitely Wild Riders. That's how Wood Elf Cav work.
Yep.
They've got the Wizard ones. They got the Wild Riders. That's the rule. I'll look forward to that in the next Wood Elf rework.
When are you expecting that?
About 3 years from now.
Generous.
With the first Beastman rework.
We are winning this, but it is messy. I don't know. Why are you on the ground? Come on, sisters.
They dream to be on foot. That's why.
I can't. Never allowed. Always be flying.
Oh, this Eternal Guard. Not their matchup, the Eternal Guards.
No.
Are you a pesky unit of Dark Shards that haven't been killed yet? Get over here. Let's hope my Cav have enough health to kill them all. I think they do. Who's this? Dreadlord with a crossbow and a sword. Okay. It's a pretty basic Dreadlord.
He's not doing very much. I'm happy to ignore him.
A Shooting Lord's good, unless they're legendary heroes?
Some of them, like, they're great in Troy.
Because they're also artillery.
Yeah, the main problem does always come from they can't match the damage output. Like, they just don't have area damage in the way that normal infantry lords do. So they definitely suck against like, if they're anti-large, they tend to be quite good at anti-large. Like, they do a lot of damage. They're a good way of dealing with large monsters. They just struggle with other things.
Yeah.
The things that you tend to use them for, which is killing blob infantry.
Yeah. Come on, last Stag Rider. This one spearman's just keep pushing you back.
So interestingly, shooting into forests is still pretty tricky. I'm
Okay.
seeing that with some of my units that I used to flank, that they're shooting into forest isn't going great. It's shooting out of forest that they made easier.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? If you're in a wood, you're in cover.
Yeah, I believe the idea is that you know, you're not going to shoot a tree directly in front of you. Like, that's,
yeah, that would be dumb.
yeah, but shooting into a forest is actually, yeah, you have cover. That makes sense.
Even from the wood elves.
Even from the wood elves.
Oh yeah, that guy totally did just face that tree. Come on, break!
We're close.
How many charges do I need to do?
Yeah, he's cycle charge.
It's very easy when you're only controlling 2 units. And also, at one point left, you got idle because I forgot about him.
2 units. Well, I don't trust you with more.
I didn't say I was good with it. I just said it's a factor. He said, "Oh, he chased someone off the board, and I left him to do that." And then
I get it.
At least Stag Knight's having a rough day.
No, you're out of ammo. That's
Too busy having 331 kills.
good. Stag Knights have looked pretty good from what I've seen.
I'm gonna keep the Stag Knights in reserve for a little bit.
Most of my units are actually out of ammo. It's not great.
Oh no! They've hit too many trees.
Do you cause terror? No, you cause fear. But there's 2 of you. That's pretty terrifying.
You're the first.
We should definitely kill as many of these as we can.
All right.
For sure.
Which ones do you want dead?
Studying. Not the Lord.
Okay, well, stop chasing him then.
Yeah. Anything else is fine. Whatever you can hit.
Can I get to those dog
Can you fire while moving? You totally fucking can. Incredible. Speed up though. Yeah, not a clean victory, but a good one for sure.
An important one.
Yeah, Pyrrhic, but we didn't lose any units. We can take replenishment from the post-battle options and then hopefully win the siege next turn. Yeah, I wish I'd had more control over this battle. Just not being able to see anything is a huge problem.
Just slow it down, I guess.
I don't think that would have helped with the problems I was having of not being able to see. Almost out of ammo.
So I remember Prince of Macedon. He's like a Total War streamer, but like I don't think he does. I'm watching for years. I don't know if he still uploads. Not a streamer, YouTuber. Like, he may be a streamer now.
Imagine not streaming. Yeah.
Imagine not streaming. He played Rome Total War a lot, and he was like, yeah, one of the bonuses of trees is that your opponents can't see anything that's going on in the trees. It's like an added bonus to being, which is like thematically correct, because like, if you're in a wood, you can't see anything. But it also means when you're setting up an ambush, you can't see anything.
Yeah. One bone broken for every twig underfoot. That's the Wood Elf motto. Definitely not Llanowar Elves.
There's like a drive, I think, that said something about twigs. They're like twigs, you know. Are twigs babies? No, twigs are bits of tree that have fallen off.
Yeah.
So that means it's just that, you know, bits of dead dryads. Are dryads all tree, or are they mainly spirit? I don't know Wood Elf lore.
Didn't get a full level up from that fight. I guess it was Pyrrhic, sure.
So what I think, right, is the Sisters of Twilight should be wearing the tragedy and comedy masks.
It's basically what they are wearing. Some of their mutterings themselves are really fun. Like they'll say,
Hello there.
I haven't clicked them enough, but I'll parrot some of their lines when I hear them. But okay. they just bicker with themselves. It's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, like when do we kill things? Not now.
Yeah, because one's like evil, right?
Yeah. One of them's or evil is not aggressive.
One's aggressive, and one's like, yeah, this is chill.
Come, my children!